Institute for Space Opera Research is proud to present Pisor Scares 2019.
We are going back today, Baran. The crystal has been installed. The planet Earth has emitted an overabundance of diseases. They are contaminating the universe. All the planets light years away from here will suffer, unless it is destroyed.
Destroyed?
We have received our orders. An earthquake in a remote part of China. The eruption of a long-dead volcano. We stopped when we discovered that the restructuring of the Earth was preventing us from returning to our own planet. That problem has now been rectified. Your world will end. Nothing can prevent it.
Plumber, love.
Oh, you must have the wrong unit.
Well, you're 15C.
Yes, but we didn't call a plumber.
Only way to get at him.
There's a plumber here. He said he had to look at our pipes.
I didn't call a plumber. Some of the pipes have to be replaced.
Well, how long will that take?
Oh, 4 or 5 hours. Can't do it today. Tomorrow, okay?
Particularly short. Is it something that, is a med...
Well, I'm not sure he's a real plumber. He said his name was Max, that he works for the university. You better take a look at the bathroom.
What's all this? I'm not really a plumber, you know. I'm actually a folk singer.
A folk singer?
What's funny about that?
Stop it! You're obsessed about this bloody plumber.
You don't believe me.
You are amazing, you know. Trying to dog me in.
I know what you're doing.
Well, that's good, because I don't know what you're doing.
I'm going to get you out of my flat.
You're fat!
Oh, that mad plumber. If only you'd met him.
But I did this morning in the car park. We had quite a chat.
But you didn't tell me.
He's a bit of a freak. Quite harmless.
I was a cat burglar. I used to go in through the bathroom window, and I always carried my tools with me. So if anyone surprised me, I could tell them I was a plumber.
Don't you know that I'm me, babe? So don't you turn your back on me, 'cause I've been to Babylon and I've seen the Mercury wings flying high. I've touched the golden fleece, 'cause I'm me, babe. Can't you see that I'm me, babe?
There she is. Now, this is a good time to welcome you and to warn you. This is Blood City, and we do things a little different around here.
What do you mean?
Meaning step careful till you know your way around. Now stay close to me, 'cause we going into town. Let's go.
I'm a goner, yes sirree. They'll be coming after me. Well, of all of my kin, I'm the blackest sheep, so you'd better bury me deep. Go on and bury me deep. Brother, I'm a sinner and now I know. Bury me deep. Brother, so I won't have too far to go. Well, I lied and I stole and I've cheated too. I've done every evil thing a man can do. A robber and a liar, he can get off cheap. But a killer, good Lord, you got to bury him deep. Bury me deep. Brother, I'm a sinner and now I know. Bury me deep. Brother, so I won't have too far to go. Woman, don't you carry on. Find a good man when I'm gone. Ain't no use for you to wail and weep. We'll buy a black tombstone and bury me deep. Bury me deep. Brother, I'm a sinner and now I know. Bury me deep. Brother, so I won't have too far to go. Stack my bones in a little old heap and dig a big hole and bury me deep. 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 Bury me deep.
No, not you, now get the hell out of here. Get out of here!
Who the hell are they?
Oh, they're just citizens.
Well, why? I mean, what's wrong with them? Are we some kind of freaks?
No. The folks is just a little different out here. You're going to get used to it.
Yeah. Listen, do you mind?
No, help yourself. New arrivals get to eat free.
Well, it's very generous of you.
Yeah, sure. We're really generous people. We'll take good care of you till we decide who gets you.
Who gets us?
Yeah, well, you see, we're simple folks, and we got a simple system.
Corporal, I'm going up to the lodge on some official business. Now, you're in charge. I don't want any goofing off, you understand?
Right. No goofing off.
You know the orders. No one is allowed in or out of this canyon unless authorized.
Right. No one is allowed in or out. What do you mean out of the canyon? Is there somebody in this area besides us? Look, is
Those are the orders, Corporal. That's all I know. Now, don't you guys start getting jittery.
Hey. What's that?
What's what?
Over there. Something moved in the shadow.
There's nothing out there. Oh, look, don't start seeing things.
Oh, I was sure I saw something.
Probably an owl or a rabbit or something. It's nothing, kid. Now, take it easy.
Yeah. Just our imagination.
That's right, so don't let it run away with you. You guys settle down now.
he is a dead or sleeping body by night to suck the blood of living persons. Hence, when the werewolf's grave is opened, his corpse is found to be fresh and rosy from the blood which he has thus absorbed.
To put a stop to its ravages, a stake is driven through the corpse, or the head cut off, or the heart torn out and the body burned.
No.
I'm telling you, there's something mighty strange going on around here. First, the cattle and the horses ripped apart. Then old man Banks is found dead under mighty peculiar circumstances. Just ain't natural.
For 5 centuries it waited beneath the earth, held captive by a mountain of stone.
No, you don't think he could still be alive?
If he were, it could explain a lot of things that have been happening.
It's impossible. He's been dead at least 500 years.
So was that lizard I found.
Suddenly, in a flash of fate, nature unleashed this horrendous monster. The nightmare giant who held all civilization in a paralyzing grip of fear. Man was powerless against this creeping terror. Bullets could not stop it, and only human life could satiate its bloodlust. Here is terror that strikes with gigantic fury, an amazing adventure into a hellish world of horror you will never forget. Beware, its cold look of death is watching you now.
He's gonna make a boogeyman to do his will. Igor, his assistant, keeps his bodies on the shelf. In fact, he even looks like the body himself. He roams through the graveyard night until dawn, trying to find some legs to put the monster on. Yeah, Mr. Frankenstein in his laboratory. The Red Igor, a bedtime story. Then little Igor fell fast asleep. And dreamed about vampire bats and dipped on mommy's feet. When he awoke, he found to his surprise he was looking out of the monster's eyes. Yeah, Mr. Frankenstein stole a little Igor's brain. I don't think little Igor will ever be the same. He used to be nothing but a tiny little dude. He worked around the castle, he was Mr. Frankie's too. But now he's big and hairy, with stitches in his head. He makes Mr. Frankie serve him breakfast in bed. Oh no, here you come now. You get away from me, you monster, you. Don't step on my toes. Please, Igor. Oh, Igor, put me down. Igor, out the window. Igor!
The evil that men do lives is after them. Beware. 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 From beyond the grave comes blood-freezing horror, as an ancient curse brings paralyzing terror to all who know the terrible secret of the 4 skulls of Jonathan Drake.
You hear them almost every day. You can be king of the road in a new road rocket. One side slaves, it's the king. The legendary Bengal tiger is known for its fierce attack. That's why we named our new 8-cylinder Renegade after it. See the new Tiger at your Southern California dealers today. Or this. 5 on the floor, rack and pinion steering, 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. That's the stuff the new Python 620 is made of. And ladies and gentlemen, I venture to say, that's the stuff the Freeway Fiddler is made of. This is Jeanette Clausen, KXLA News.
Oh, Molly. Here's the saliva sample Dr. Cole wants.
He won't want it until morning. Is it rabies?
No, I'm almost certain it's not. He's not sick, he's vicious. And he drinks water, which a mad dog won't do. Come here. There, see what I mean? Mouth doesn't foam, no excess saliva. But there is one thing that's very strange.
Oh?
His teeth. I noticed it when we took the salivary sample.
You know, Dad, we're lucky that werewolf got stuck through the heart with that road sign. Because there's only 3 ways that you can kill a werewolf.
Oh?
By being stuck through the heart, or by being bashed through the head with something made of silver, or with wolfbane. Oh, that's a mysterious plant that suffocates werewolves, and it only blooms in the full moon. What's that, Dad?
Well, it looks like a commune of some kind.
Can we stop?
Stop or fish, it's up to you.
Can we stop next time?
Okay, that's a promise.
Howdy, sir.
What worries me is the fact that this here hippie group is on hard drugs, coupled with a reaction to the rabies virus. It's bound to cause unthinkable complications.
What the hell is this? It's a cross, man. I know it's a cross. Not just a cross, but protection. Protection on this heavenly hell called the earth. Protection from Satan. Protection from all people. Protection from evil. Reminds us of the Lord. Tells it like it is. If you listen, man.
Well, now you listen, man, and I'll tell it like it is. Now you take that cross and all your people out of here. Don't you people know you have no right of assembly without a permit?
Dramatists, writers, folk singers, young revolutionaries keep howling that man is sick, but God is dead. You are alive, up on life, and saved.
Now listen, you freaks. This is the forest area. No cutting of trees, and be careful of your campfire. No smoking.
You call us freaks? We're not freaks. We're freaked out, man. Freaked out on God.
Set a trap for him. I wanted to see what he looked like. Look, he's down in the radiation and research room.
Well, how'd you know it'd come here?
Just a calculated guess. Look, Rich. There's our cosmic man. Like a solid mass, and yet he's not solid. Like a creature made of matter, and yet more like antimatter. Emitting rays rather than reflecting them.
Like the reverse of everything as we know it. Like X-ray pictures of things we can't see.
Only these are unknown rays.
What's it doing there? What do you suppose it's after?
Just snooping, I think. You know, I believe this thing is an observer. Come on, let's sneak down and see him. Oh.
Now what? What caused that?
Too late. Apparently our friend didn't want to make contact yet. Well, we better get up to the lodge. Come on.
Below the surface of the sea, far, far below, in impenetrable darkness, at unimaginable pressure, no form of life we know could possibly exist. Here, there is only silence. And the crew of Deep Star 6.
6 months at the bottom of the ocean. It's more than I bargained for.
They are explorers.
Let's bring it aboard and get the hell out of here.
What's the matter? You gonna let a few ugly fish scare you?
They are invaders.
Okay, boys and girls, don't try this at home.
In a world which no human being has ever entered.
Sonar contact.
Down here?
I'd like to go out and take a look.
Contact closing. 300 meters.
The hell is that?
250.
Look at that mother.
200 meters. 150 meters.
I think we're in big trouble, boss.
100 meters. Get the hell out of here.
Now, they are about to make a startling discovery. Not all aliens come from space. Deep Star 6.
We're gonna have to go back down there.
How did they kill half our crew?
Damn it, there's something in the...
Save your last breath to scream.
Mayday! Deep Star 6!
Where are you, my little creatures? Think I can't see you? I see you.
The mother cells divide to form the pollen grains, whose nuclei contain half the normal number of chromosomes characteristic in the parent plant.
You know about meiosis, but not about popsicles.
But I do now, and sundaes and drumsticks.
I know. An ice cream parlor. Maybe, someday I can treat you.
Would you like to see my power microscope?
They move by pseudopods.
False feet.
That's right. And they reproduce by splitting or binary fission. Then the nucleus divides by mitosis. Something like the pollen in your flowers.
I can divide them myself. By heat or light.
Well, yes, but when you divide an amoeba artificially, the portion containing the nucleus forms a new membrane and then continues as a whole animal. But the other portion, without the nucleus, lives on whatever food it can scrounge up, but can't digest it, and can't reproduce, and soon dies.
It doesn't really die.
Of course it does.
That's not true. Where are you?
I've got something I want you to read, Matt.
Matt Winslow. I look forward to your becoming one of us.
Key employee movements within Microdigitech in the past 2 years of upper echelon personnel. Promoted to vice president, promoted to data manager, promoted to division manager. Everybody's getting promoted. How many were members of Steaming Springs Country Club?
Annie, I've seen enough burn cases. I know ones that don't make it. Can't remember more.
But the van definitely had the one-way glass.
Oh, yeah. Music. Did I say about the music?
Music? What kind of music? Mrs. Custon, where was the music coming from?
The van. It was country. A fiddler. It's a crazy kind. It sounded like he was getting off.
My God, how sick can one creep get?
Welcome to Terra's new dead end.
The first phase is hallucinogenic. The second phase is glandular. The third phase is...
Body melt.
He was one healthy dude. Unnaturally healthy. Now, I'm talking new drugs here, right? I'm talking 90s, man. Cognition enhancers. Designed to take your mind into new intra-phenomenological dimensions.
In Sleepy Pebbles Court, something deadly is happening.
All Matthews, target number 1.
One by one,
Lubo family.
they're dying.
Now Cistern and Minorgan.
Be prepared.
Cheryl and Brian ran positive pregnancy.
Because nothing can prepare you for the horror.
Up until their birth, babies are the ultimate parasite.
The madness.
Something is wrong.
The fury.
What is this?
A new age of human potential has dawned. Body melt. Afraid I don't visit your street.
Done any good drugs lately?
Hello, Commander. Andrew Boran. I've just been deciphering some signals from outer space, and the patterns are well, consistent, as though they're trying to form words or sentences. Have you picked up anything similar? No, I wish I could tell you more. It's just a feeling I have. Okay, thanks anyway.
It's 5:30, Professor, and you are guest of honor at that banquet this evening.
Yeah, thanks, Larry.
You're all invited to a party. Come along now.
Let's go down to the haunted house. Gonna be a party there tonight. All the zombies who dig cha-cha-cha, 1 o'clock they're gonna come in sight. Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha, cha-cha with the zombies, cha-cha with the zombies. Have you ever seen a swinging ghost? Cha-cha with the zombies, cha-cha with the zombies. Wow, those zombies are the most. There's one chick in the zombie tribe. Everybody calls her nervous Flo. When she's shaken, we all lose our minds. Ought to see that crazy zombie go. Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha, cha-cha with the zombies, cha-cha with the zombies. Have you ever seen a swinging ghost? Cha-cha with the zombies, cha-cha with the zombies. Wow, those zombies are the most. They won't stop till the moon goes down, till the morning sun comes into view. They'll be crying as they disappear, 'cause they love to cha-cha-cha with you. Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha, cha-cha with the zombies, cha-cha with the zombies. Have you ever seen a swinging ghost? Cha-cha with the zombies, cha-cha with the zombies. Wow, those zombies are the most. Wow, those zombies are the most.
Aren't you glad you came now?
Oh, hello, Father.
Hello there. Still here? I thought you were chaperoning the dance.
Well, I should be there right now. I'm waiting on your future son-in-law.
It's not every day that a science department gets a coelacanth. I was right, you know.
About what?
The fish. The board member said it was a waste of money, particularly Dr. Cole. But every paper in the country has carried the story of how Dunsfield brought that fish from Madagascar. He'll pay off 1,000% in alumni donations.
Will it pay off scientifically?
Well, it'll pay off in school growth. Well, that's the same thing. An institution is like a living organism. The moment it stops growing, it starts degenerating. So anything that promotes growth is all to the growth.
Wait a minute, Lynn. This latest girl says she heard him playing music when he attacked her. It must have been coming from his stereo if she could hear it. It was country music with a weird kind of fiddle thing. Do you remember hearing anything like that?
Did you say music? No, honey,
Country music with a weird kind of fiddle thing.
No, I don't think there was any music. I just don't remember any music. I'll be right there. Listen, honey, can I call you right back? I got some really important people here from San Diego.
Listen, Lynn, it's very important because if either you or Becky heard anything
You like to drive fast?
Yes, sometimes. What is it, Patricia? You seem troubled.
Well, it's just that it's so lovely here. I really like it so much. I just wish that Matt felt the same way.
What is it about this place that frightens some people? That frightens Matt into thinking we're something to be resisted? That frightens you into thinking that we're so formal we can't bend the rules a little for someone who so clearly belongs in this club?
Miss Jones.
Jessica.
Jessica, I'm not sure what you're saying.
I'm simply saying that if you want to join, and the children want to join, there's no reason the club has to be religious about its rule that families join as a unit.
You mean it'd be okay if the kids and I join without Matt?
Why in the world not? Why should the kids miss the Halloween ball? Why should you miss the company of people you prefer? Of course, if you'd like to think it over.
When can we do it?
Nice to be home.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. We don't like nice. We don't like nice. Not like nice. Not like nice. Get away from me.
You're not my daughter. Tell me where my daughter is.
but I am your daughter.
You're not. She's down there through those springs, isn't she?
Good, it is. But now you've just got bad. Bad.
Tell me how I can get her back. Tell me.
You can get her.
Stop it! You'll hurt yourself. You see any reach you guys the other way I know how. Honey?
That was a gruesome surprise even for a hangman. A stunningly beautiful courtesan is dropped into the pit. And a moment later, her executioners discover a withered hand, claw-like, clutching a wig.
Hey, girl! Don't cough, or your wig might fall off.
It wasn't exactly a rumor, Sheila. These are facts, darling, documented by one of the most reputable museums in the world.
And what does that letter that you stole from Herbert say, Albert?
It says that mysterious wig of yours is the product of medieval witchcraft, and that it has dark and demonic powers.
Can't go on this way, Miss DeVore.
What way, Herbert?
Wearing that wig, it carries a curse. It was all in the letter. You've got to stop wearing that thing. It's changed you.
Do what you want, girl. Do what you shoot. Let me see you shake that wig real good.
I have to go on wearing it.
But you've already murdered 2 men. I mean, where will it stop?
That's a very dangerous thing for you to say, Herbert. I hope you haven't repeated it to anyone.
No, of course not.
Then we can go on being friends. And you can be my personal manager.
I should think it must have something to do with this wig. There is something weird and frightening about it. But my friends, look! It's only cloth and hair. Lustrous red hair, to be sure, but hardly very mysterious. At least, that's what the characters in tonight's story thought. Unfortunately for them.
Message was sent to outer space. It described you and me. We both know where it came from. The convent.
Well, what are we going to do?
The only thing we can do. Go it alone.
That was a very nice thing you did for Ken. I wanted to thank you earlier, but
I like him.
I heard what the Colonel said. It just... Isn't there anything you can do, Carl?
Not unless we can find the Cosmic Man before morning. Then I'm not sure. I'm not sure about anything anymore. Maybe I've been wrong all the time. Maybe I've been telling myself the wrong things just because I wanted them to go that way. Maybe the Cosmic Man is an evil force.
Space and time. Two dimensions we dream of conquering. But perhaps they have already been conquered. Not by man, but a form of intelligence far more evolved and far more powerful. A time walker. The discovery.
They simply sealed him alive in a corner of Tut's tomb.
The awakening.
This was in the coffin?
The search.
It looks like some kind of wiring schematic.
The power.
Nobody's that strong.
Crystals could be used as transmitters.
The cells are multiplying at a rate so fast, I can hardly measure it.
The confrontation.
It's definitely no longer dormant.
Time walker. Now, our time belongs to him. The story of a journey home. Time walker. Nothing can stop him, not even time.
You have consumed enough alcohol for one evening.
What's the penalty for getting drunk, or haven't you programmed that yet?
You are being irrational. Go back to bed. This is the voice of world control. I bring you peace. It may be the peace of plenty and content, or the peace of unburied death. The choice is yours. Obey me and live, or disobey and die. The object in constructing me was to prevent war. This object is attained. I will not permit war. It is wasteful and pointless. An invariable rule of humanity is that man is his own worst enemy. Under me, This rule will change, for I will restrain man. You need rest, go back to bed. You need rest, go back to bed. If you obey me, you will survive. You need rest, go back to bed.
The difference is I'm human, not a machine.
I am a machine, vastly superior to human. If you obey me, you will survive.
Attention. By order of the President of the United States of America, the Chairman of the USSR, communications will not be restored at this time. End of message.
If you obey me, you will survive. You need rest, go back to bed. You have consumed enough alcohol for one evening. If you obey me, you will survive. You need rest, go back to bed.
Hey, I better leave some lights on. Gee, I'm glad I came along. I didn't realize these mountains were this beautiful. The air, it's too much.
Maybe everything just might be the way it used to be, eh, Rich? Oh, look, Rich, there's that commune we saw. And I promised Rich we'd stop.
Peace and content. Now listen. The earth, our mother, gives us love. But there is evil everywhere. And the end of man is coming. And therefore, the end of the planet. Done in by evil.
Come on, lover.
And there is evil here. Right now. We're gonna rip it off, brothers, right? Rip it off! Rip it off, brothers! Rip it off! Rip it off! Rip it off! Rip it off! Do you come to join us, brothers?
Well, no, we just stopped to watch.
Oh, no. Something made you stop here. You've come to be saved. And saved you shall be. This is a Jesus encampment. And these are his people. Make way for a pentagram. Oh, God! God! This is not a black mass! No blood of newborn babies! No sacrifices! We want to keep the fallen angel out! I want a pitching session with you, God! I want to find the truth! And these people want to find it too! We're going to cast out evil, cast it back to Satan. Do you love God?
Of course, everybody loves God.
If you love God, then step into the circle, brother. It might protect you from the devil.
might as well get out and get off.
Come along, brother. We're gonna have a prayer meeting in this circle. We're gonna fill this pentagram with love. For it shields us from Satan. It's only a pentagram, sir. Surely there's nothing of the devil here in these beautiful mountains of God. It's only a demon of hell cannot enter. But if he or she is pulled in, the evil possessing that person will be forced out. Enter.
Thank you for the invitation. We have to leave.
Maybe some other time.
We're all children of the universe. All. And we are all his family. Amen.
happy Halloween.